We are back live. I'm going to do probably a quick morning session on this hypergram stuff. And then we will see. I think there's going to be robotics to do today. What on earth is this? I know this is, this will be quite different. All right. So we got this from yesterday. Let's see. I think I swept some additional hyperparameters. Let me see. Okay, that's about on par with all of our previous stuff. We do get slightly better coverage of the number of environments, it looks like. These are probably just resamples. Yeah, we get better coverage here a little bit. And then, okay, this one as well. And lambda. These are definitely different from before, but these are not anywhere near as tightly spread. Same with learning rate. These are most likely resamples. Time steps. And then this cost here, this is an issue because this is not. So there's still some work it looks like to do here. Here's the Pareto front. Oh, that's kind of cool. We actually have good perf over a quite wide front of learning rate. So this is legitimate then, that it's sampling all of these. It looks like the resample is buggy here. Entropy it's also stable over a wide amount of entropy, it looks like. Lambda, gamma as well. Interesting. These don't get swept. We actually do have now good runs over the entire up to epoch front. Okay, so this is qualitatively very different from before. Possibly because some of these are in the higher cost regions. But that's pretty cool that we have this much more stable region. Now, if we do cost less than 60, say, what the fuck is wrong with this stupid query system? There we go. Oh, this is sys running time. Command enter. Well, this is bullshit that it's not doing this. Hello? Less than 1 minute. It just gave me greater than a minute. There we go. Okay, so now we've got the main chunk of the Pareto front here. It still actually has much more stable parameters that it's found. Even update epochs at 1. Okay, that's pretty good. This is finding parameters that are way more in line with what I would expect. Oh, hold on, look at this. Do we have a min that's way too high? Min is 2e7. It looks like at 1e7 we have good parameters already. Oops. 1e7. Couple unstable runs, mostly good. Now we get a bunch of other frames. Got total time steps on here. $30 mil. Huh. So I mean, this is not the result that I expected, but it is a good result. 38 at 20 right here. Oh, I see what we need to do. Do we have total time steps on here? We don't. I missed a widget. As you can see here, right, that a huge number of runs are collapsed all the way back down to here, and that it looks like we've got some of the highest perf runs here as well. It appears to be reasonable because doesn't look like you get very much benefit from going higher, 20.22. Well, this point is Pareto. There are a couple additional Pareto points, but not really. Not a ton. Now the question here, I think all of these runs are mostly reasonable, but then why? It's done a lot of runs. And to be fair, actually, these points, some of these points are pretty good over here. Why does a point like this exist, right? (15,156). I'm guessing this was just an unstable. No, it is stable, it just didn't learn. Huh. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this, it's just learning slow. Policy lost a little bit, but not really. Is this like some tiny learning rate? 2048 M's. No, that's very weird. I'm kind of surprised that this one is bad. Well, these max grad norms and VF co-op things aren't great. Hmm. These look like these would be pretty good paramps, they just learn too slow. Interesting, huh? Okay, I am curious to know if one of the good sets of params here, 15, 111. (22 mil), 35 seconds. Pretty low learning rate. And let's see. Much lower learning rate actually than before. Tiny mini batch size to high batch size, but with one epoch. So 16 updates. It's not totally crazy. And then 9.6, 9.7, okay. I mean, that's not too far out of what is reasonable. It's fairly different from what we got before. This didn't even go perfectly, it had a little dip. I think we just I think we just rerun the sweep. There were two changes. One is the total time steps, right? Oh yeah, and then we wanted to do the clean RL params. Yeah, these ones. And we'll see from there. No CUDA GPUs available. Really? That's weird. Well, I'm gonna go rerun this sweep and get breakfast. Just a short little morning stream to check on experiments. And then I will be back in a bit doing some other stuff.